Who of you knows about the education industry in China? Hands up, please. Okay, no, not very much, so I will explain this to you. This is what is currently happening in China. We have inefficient and wrong instruction. Chinese English teachers even don't know English. We also have high demand and low supply. Classrooms are overcrowded and teachers have hundreds of students. Therefore, we don't have individualized instruction, and teachers with hundreds of students cannot know each student's problems. Yeah. Another problem is the price. Students pay very high prices, but the teachers who actually teach the students, they don't get this money because the private schools, as the middlemen, take most out of this money. And the solution is LearnX. We connect students with teachers, learners with knowers, to provide tailored learning experiences. And as example, Wang Shihui is in Chengdu and wants to learn German. She searches for German knowers and then arranges an offline learning exchange with credit payment. So this is how they connect, through LearnX. And we don't only provide this was a one-on-one scheduled offline exchange, but we also have other forms of exchanges. We have online, offline, on-demand, scheduled, one-on-one, and group exchanges. And in total, you can not only use credits, but also real money, and the knowers earn money, and we as LearnX, we take a small transaction. Furthermore, we have many of other features and also another model.
So initially, we want to focus on one particular city. We selected Chengdu, which we happen to know a little bit more about. So we identified those target groups as our learners and knowers that we want to initially draw into our platform first. So you see, for that one city, we have 1.7 million potential customers. This is only one city in China. There are 100 cities of that size, amounting to 1.4 billion potential users that we could reach. So this is what we target first. Chinese are so diligent about their education. This is where the largest percentage of the household spending goes. So they don't invest their money in food, shelter, or nice cars. No, they spend it on education. So Chengdu. You may ask the valid question, why us? Why do we want to go to China? This is our team. So we have some technical people here, more technical people there. Then we have me as a marketing gal. And we have an accountant who will do our business and financial stuff. Thank you.
Besides the platform to match two people together, do you also support the learning process? Because you mentioned those dimensions, offline, online, on demand. Where's your function in that relationship?
Yes, we do support that by providing materials for our teachers. So there are already networks in place in Chengdu with schools and providers of learning materials, as well as governmental bodies and the media that we can use to leverage and gain traction. And we'll provide learning materials for our teachers. And then there's a rating system in place for the teachers to make sure that the students get good teachers as they deserve.
If you have once matched a teacher with a pupil, how do you want to make sure that you get money out of further matches?
Mm-hmm. Do you want to take that? Oh, okay. So the question was how we gonna get the money once the people are matched. So. We'll get the money by having an incentivizing system. So the more classes you take, the better ratings you basically get. The teachers will get better ratings and thus more students and more customers.
Also, the commission is very low because we don't want that the users pay in cash by themselves. We want that they go through the platform, and so we want a very low commission.
how many companies does it actually already exist in that field? Because I know there's platforms for literally everything, like finding tennis partners and yeah, everything you can think about. So I'm pretty sure there's a couple of comparable models on the market already.
Yeah, we prepared a little competitive analysis. So to validate our market, we looked at other in other countries or other continents, even at platforms that exist and that are very effective, that are very successful. So there are many of them. And then in China, there's only Genshui and HelloTalk. And we rolled out basically the features, looked at what features they have, what features we have, and how we can position ourselves to be different from them.
Okay. So what's your go-to-market strategy? How can you reach all those people and students?
I think we have, yeah, so we have some things here. Well, growth hacking, we would attempt. We'll see if that works out. So we particularly targeted those segments, the students and the professionals, because we think those will be easier to reach than social media marketing. There's WeChat, which is a crossbreed between WhatsApp and Facebook, which literally every age group uses in China. So we'll use this. This is also what people now currently use to find teachers. So we will leverage our position on this platform, encouraging user-generated content and word-of-mouth content marketing. So if you want basically, if you want to learn business English and you're an engineer, then there could be a blog for what's most important and what you should focus on if you're in this position. And then search engine optimization, obviously, for particularly targeted to the Chinese market and what they use.
The market barriers to get business in China is quite high. How do you want to make sure that you can enter this market?
Yes.
Non-Chinese people.
In our network, we have Chinese people, and actually they have relations into the government, which is very important in China, because education and internet is a very sensitive industry for the Chinese government. And so the Chinese government will never allow a foreign company or foreigners to own an internet company that is operating in China, because they cannot control their interests. So a Chinese partner is in the team, and he will be responsible for that.
So I may ask, this is going to be a Chinese company?
Yeah, this is actually a big topic. But yeah, this is a big topic. If you want to know, I can tell you afterwards also.
Good answer.
What's missing is a lawyer with a focus on China. So if anyone's interested and has some expertise, we need someone.
Thank you.